အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါကျွန်တော်တော်တော်များကဒီကျွန်တော်အမြဲတမ်းပြောနေကြရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော် Real English ဆိုတာဘာလဲဆိုတာဒီ textbook ထဲမှာကျွန်တော်တို့များရှိကြတဲ့စကားပြောရပေါ့နော်လက်တွေ့မဆန်ဘူးပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့တူတူနားထောင်ကြမယ်ပေါ့နော်အခုကျွန်တော် intro အစပိုင်းလေးမို့လို့မြန်မာလူလေးနဲ့ပြောတာပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့စနားထောင်ကြည့်အောင်အဲ့တော့ဒီဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုဘယ်သူတွေနားထောင်လို့ရမလဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့တော်တော်များကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ English ဘာသာစကားနဲ့ရင်းနှီးခဲ့မှုတွေသူတွေရမယ် beginner သမားတွေရမယ်pre-inter သမားတွေရနိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့တူတူနားထောင်ကြမယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီကတူတူနားထောင်ကြမယ်အဲ့တော့ so let's get started so I will play and we will listen to it it takes like almost 6 minutes so it's very easier
Meg, I'm going to give you a test.
Okay.
It's a personality test.
Uh-oh.
And we want to know, are you a pack rat?
Am I a pack rat?
Right. Do you save things? Do you keep things? Or are you a minimalist? Do you have...
So in the beginning, right, we can see there are two new words. A pack rat, and then the speaker, right, like the man explains a little bit about what it means. Like, do you keep things, right? If you are a pack rat, you keep things a lot. Usually things that you don't need, or maybe you want to keep. This is the idea here. So, and then are you a minimalist, I think. So a person who is the opposite of the being a pack rat. This is the idea here.
Have very few things in your house.
So if you are a pack rat, right, you have a lot of things. You have things more than you need. But if you're a minimalist and you don't have a lot of things, maybe you only have things you need, but not more than you need. This is the idea here. So let's keep going. I think you understand. So if you want to understand more, just go back, rewind, and just watch it again and listen to it again. This is how you understand better. Okay, just listening to this like one time is not enough. You have to repeat many times.
Well, I think I try to be a minimalist, but I'm a little bit of a pack rat.
Okay, we'll take the test. Let's see. Okay, the first question is, how many books do you have in your house?
Not counting Kindle?
Not counting Kindle. Physical books.
There's another word also. People say Kindle, right? Kindle, I guess. I'm not sure how it's pronounced or spelled actually. But Kindle is a kind of an online reader, right? Like Amazon, where you can keep the books and you can read them online.
How many books do you have?
Physical books? I think I have around 15 books.
Oh, boo.
Is that a lot?
That's bad.
That's so many?
Yeah, so
Really?
negative
Uh-oh.
boo. Negative one means pack rat. Being positive one means
okay.
minimalist. Okay.
So this is what makes real English different from any kinds of English in the textbooks. You can see, right? They have laughter, they have funny jokes, and you can look at their tone, the way they speak. It's not like recording, right? You can see the difference in their voice, you know. This is why I recommend listen to real English, because if you listen to real English, the English that you hear in reality will be much easier and understandable for you.
Okay. Next question. How many shoes do you have?
Can I not answer that question?
No, you have to say.
Okay, I think I have 25 pairs of shoes.
Oh my gosh. I'm giving you negative 2 points.
No, just one.
All right, next question is, how many blankets do you have?
Blankets. I think I have 10 blankets.
Oh my gosh. I knew you were a pack rat. I knew
No,
it. I
but-
knew it. Now you're -5.
But you need blankets for the cold winter.
You only need one blanket.
But if you have friends visiting you, you need more blankets.
There's another mistake that people make, or you can also listen to here, that is visiting you, right? You have friends visiting you or your house. I usually recommend, for English learners like you, to use simple words as much as you can, which means that, so you can use visit as a noun or as a verb. There's a thing here. If you use as a verb, visit, you don't need to add to. So I visit to Rangoon. You cannot use it. It's not the way that native speakers say. I visit your house. That's it. But if you want to use it as a noun, and you can use it like, yesterday it was a visit to my mother's house, for example. If you use it as a noun, you have to say to. But if you use it as a verb, you don't need to add to. Just visit somewhere else. That's it. So this is the mistake that a lot of people are making, so you have to be careful when you are using.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends.
Wow, that's a good point. Okay, next question. How many umbrellas do you have?
I think I have around 5 or 6 umbrellas.
Wow, and you live alone, correct?
Yes, I live alone.
Okay, so a pack rat is
But-
somebody who does not get rid of things they don't need. So, do you need 5?
Is it right? A pack rat is someone who does not get rid of things that they don't need, more than they have. This is the idea here. So, to get rid of means to remove or to throw things away. You can also use it like if you have a habit, you can say, I just want to get rid of bad habits of like drinking alcohol, for example. You can just, to get rid of means to remove and to throw it away, throw it out. This is the idea.
Umbrellas.
I do need those umbrellas.
Why do you
I'll
need...
tell you. I will
Okay.
tell you why. One is a very small umbrella that's easy to carry. Another umbrella is very large for a really rainy day. A third umbrella is decorative and very pretty. The fourth umbrella is for the sun. And the fifth umbrella is clear to use on a really windy day.
That's interesting. Now, the fourth umbrella for the sun, that's called a parasol, correct?
I guess so, but that sounds a little old-fashioned.
Okay, I won't consider that. I consider an umbrella for the rain only.
Oh, okay.
So we'll say 4.
4.
So let's
Do I get a point back?
You do, but let's do a recap. You are single, you live alone.
Yes.
Let's do a recap. So a recap is a kind of a, here is kind of like a noun, right? Let's do a recap, so you can hear a recap. So guys, 1 second here. So all right. So a recap is you discuss about things previously or a few minutes ago, right? You just talk about. So yeah. So at the end of the lesson, for example, the teacher always does a recap, which means does a repetition of what you have learned, things like that. So yeah. So right before each episode, sometimes when I think when I did the AJ Hook, right, his book, Learn to Speak English Like a Native. I remember that I did a recap sometimes about some of the videos that I did. So yes. So now you can see that there's one thing I just want to say. So this is the first video. That's why I am just explaining a lot of things to help you get in the right direction when you're learning English. So here, because I just want you to be more natural when you speak English, right? So that you don't have to think anything. about maybe Burmese or conjunctions and grammar and things like that. You can also you can learn English naturally like a native, the way that native speaker acquire their language. So here, you can see, right? Let's say that you don't know the word like a pack rat, right? Pack rat, and also you still you're still listening to that, but you're not sure about what that means. But you're trying to listen to it again and again, and also trying to guess the meaning of new words. By guessing, you also improve your thinking ability in English. This is how I acquired natural speaking and natural thinking, right? Things like that. So just try to guess, right? Sometimes if you're not sure, even though I'm explaining a lot, you're not sure what that means, then just guess, right? The sentences before they use this new word pack rat, and after, before and after, just check it out, and you understand more.
You have 4 umbrellas.
Yes.
You have 10 blankets.
Yes.
You have 25 pairs of shoes.
Correct.
And you have 15 books.
15 books.
I'm sorry, Meg, but you qualify as a pack rat.
No.
You are not a minimalist.
Here you're qualifying as a pack rat. That means that you are fit. You're very fit to be a pack rat, a person actually who is keeping things, right, that they don't need usually.
We're taking away your minimalist membership.
Oh, well, I guess I need to get rid of some things, huh?
Yeah.
So this is the first part that the man is asking the women, and there's the next part.
And what about you? Are you a pack rat or a minimalist?
I'm pretty much a minimalist, I think, because I only have 2 bags of stuff.
Only 2 bags?
Yeah, so you can take everything I have and put in 2 big suitcases.
So you don't have 15 books?
No, I have maybe 4 books.
So now you can see, right, the man is a minimalist and the woman is a pack rat. So you can compare these 2 new words and think differently about what they mean, and you can also listen to the situation. This is how you acquire the language naturally, in any language, in fact. Okay, this is how I acquire it. And if you do this, your speaking and listening, understanding, all those abilities will improve so much faster than you can imagine.
Only 4 books.
And they're very small paperback books.
What about blankets?
I have 1 blanket.
Just 1?
Just 1.
So if visitors come to your house,
That is true.
they're out of luck.
Oh, they're out of luck, right? They're not lucky. They're not okay.
Somebody comes to my house, I ask my neighbor to borrow a blanket. I do. Why? Is that funny? Yes. This is I am such a minimalist. My friend told me, he said, I am the only person that has
1 blanket.
A spoon and a fork.
A spoon and a fork.
That's it. I have 1.
Okay, so basically your house is not prepared for any visitors.
That's true.
Whereas my house is prepared for many visitors.
That's true.
Okay. Umbrellas?
I have maybe 2.
2. So why 2?
Because I can't remember if I have one, or I will leave the house and I won't take it, and so then I need to buy one,
and then you get rid of 1.
No, then I just never buy another one. I'm pretty good.
Oh.
Only 2.
Okay.
But shoes.
Shoes.
I only have 4 pairs of shoes.
What are the purpose? What is?
Now you can see, right, that if you're listening to this very carefully, like again and again, by repetitively and with lots of repetitions, and you can also guess, right, 4 pairs of shoes. We usually say shoes, but I'm just pointing out how people miss when native speakers say something. So 4 pairs. If you listen to what they say very carefully, you can also catch the kind of S sounds, right? A lot of S sounds here, right? 4 pairs of shoes, not 4 pairs of shoes. Sometimes, right? you can see a pair of shoes, right? So this is the idea here.
The purpose of each pair of shoes.
I have one pair of shoes.
And if you listen to it again, and each pair of shoe, and you don't need to add the word, like you don't need to add s to the word when you are using each pair, right? If you listen to that very carefully, again and again and again, all the things that you're learning, like grammar studying, where to add the as, things like that. If you focus a lot, your attention, your energy and effort on what they are saying, very easy to get or absorb what they're saying.
For work, nice dress shoes. I have 2 sneakers, 1 pair of sneakers for running, jogging, 1 pair of sneakers for fashion, and 1 pair of futsal shoes for soccer. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, you really sound like a minimalist.
Yeah, and you really sound like a pack rat.
So there we go. It's a simple one, right? I think you hope you enjoyed this and watch it again. Also, I'm explaining in English, so that is good for you. You can also get the English from them, also from me. So listen to it again and again, and I will write down in the new words. Maybe you just want to know the spelling. But again, there's another mistake that a lot of people, they make this mistake again and again and again. That is, when you see the word, you know, right, the spelling of the words, and the way they pronounce words in this audio is different. But the way that you see the word and you try to spell it by yourself with your own intuition or something, and then your pronunciation, most of the pronunciation of new words, and they change. So I don't like this part, honestly. So you can learn the spelling of the words, but also listen to their pronunciation, how they pronounce words. Pack rat, minimalist, right? So when you see the words and don't try to spell it by yourself, listen to their pronunciation and copy them, imitate them. You can spell the words, you can know, but listen to their pronunciation, copy how they say and how they pronounce. Not the way that you want to pronounce, but the way they pronounce correctly. Okay, it's really important here. I hope you enjoyed this kind of video, because we listen to it together, and you can watch it again, listen to it again if you want to, but don't forget to repeat and listen to it again and again. I think it takes like 20 minutes, but it's okay, It's the first, I think I have been racking my brain, which means I have been thinking a lot deeply about how I should do to help you learn English faster, especially natural English, like this kind of English, right? They're talking, they're laughing, smiling. So I recommend, I think I will do, if you like this, I will do more of these. Depends on the likes and the shares and viewers, of course. I will do more. So good luck, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. Bye for now.